Okay, video game fans are the second worst people on this earth, next to moderators, of course. So what I want to talk about here is how, at this point, I'm just on a crusade against Team Fortress 2. I mean, I don't even bother to play anymore. I just go there to get the general conscience of the mindset of those gamers, and then when I see that they're just unworthy and unrepentant, I just smite that fucking server with my Loic. I'm not even going to bother anymore. I'm not going to bother reasoning with these people. I'm not going to bother, trying to tell them just how terrible Steam is and what it says about them and how it's undignifying. I'm just going to fucking DOS their servers. Fuck them. So, I go to this random server to do that, to see the general mindset of these individuals, and I can't even do it. I can't even get a word in because the lag is so fucking bad that I can't even imagine typing, let alone authentically playing the game to be part of the atmosphere. And it's ridiculous. There's no excuse in the world for that. But fanboys will find a way. They will find a way to excuse any bad behavior of their gaming overlords, especially when it comes to Valve. Someone somewhere right now is thinking of ways to lick Gaben's asshole, and I'm gonna do a little gesture every time one of those straw man excuses comes up, and I will go like this. Okay, so when I go to, this has happened to me in the past, where I've gone to servers and I've said, what's with this fucking lag? And someone's excuse would be, oh, well your ping rating is bad. No, my ping rating is really, really good. Ping rating signifies your internet connection speed and performance. Mine is somewhere around 5. There is no way that that is bad. Therefore, that cannot be the reason. But then they turn around and say, oh, okay, well it's not your ping rating, but it's the average ping rating of all the players combined. Well, even if that were the case, I see most of the people on the server have a relatively good ping rating. Maybe not quite 5, but 10 or 15. There's maybe one guy with a bad ping rating, and that's probably because he has dial-up or something. So, if we go by the average, then on average, it should still be relatively good. And there should still be relatively little lag. So that cannot be the problem. And then they go as far as to say, okay, it isn't the ping rating, it's just there's a lot of players on this server. Well, that might be the case, but I don't always go on a server with every single player that can possibly be on it. Sometimes I'm on a server with as few as 6 people, maybe even less, and it still lags. So that cannot be the excuse. And then, when all else fails, they just do the most disgusting, vile thing they can imagine. They just ad hom. Well, you just suck. You see what I did there? I said he sucked. I love Gaben's shit in my mouth. That's Valve fans for you. That's every gamer for you. At the end of the fucking day, it's not about logistics, it's not about reason, it's not about the game. It's about licking the asshole of whatever developer is their pet at the time. If it's Gaben, if it's whoever works for Microsoft, if it's whoever works for Game Freak, whatever. They're all the fucking same. They're all just terrible people. They're slobs, they're losers, and they need something to worship. That's all it is, it's idol worship. The fact that Gaben made a fucking video game, and they happen to like that video game, so now they want to eat Gaben's shit like some kind of perverted Japanese guy. That's what it comes down to. I mean, for that matter, why don't I get some of you guys together, and let's make a fucking video game, and then they'll want to eat our shit too. And you know what? I'm not even going to go through the trouble of making a video game out of scratch. Let's just take fucking Team Fortress 2, reskin some of it, and blatantly rip off of them just for the lulz. We'll name the heavy weapons guy, the scout, the ranger. I don't know. You know, just something to show that we're doing it on purpose and to rub it in their faces. Because I'm not going to just go buy another game. I'm not going to make my own game. I'm not going to spin fucking circles and jump through hoops just because people don't know how to act. Just because you don't know how to be a human being is not my fucking problem. But if you continue to attack me, I'm going to make it your problem. It's that simple. That's why I've chosen at this point to just start DDoSing every fucking TF2 server I feel like at the time. So, I guess that's really all I have to say is about how ridiculous and how insane and disgusting the average gamer is, and how don't even bother to reason with these people. They're not people. They're not human beings. They're not even animals. An animal would know better. If an animal was constantly being abused, that animal would fight back, or at the very least try to get away from the attacker. But that does not describe the average gamer, does it? No, the average gamer not only likes getting fucked, he'll continually allow himself to get fucked. He enjoys it. He wants to be fucked, and he will never fight back. And it's sick. It's sick and it's depraved. They're masochists. And on some level, they're sadists, too, because they like to see other people get fucked, even if those people don't necessarily want to get fucked. So, something needs to be done about these people. So, I guess I'll see you later.